Hello and welcome back to another vlog. I'm finally leaving the desert and heading to Salt Lake City. I am so excited to ski. I can't believe it's gonna be March next week and I haven't gotten a single lap in. I just kept finding reasons to stay in Vegas. Now I'm like, girl, you gotta get on it, or you're gonna miss the entire ski season. So today I'm gonna drive the 5 hours. I need to stop and get water, and then I also just did my laundry, so I need to like put that away. But as of right now, I'm not gonna make it there by dark. We're just gonna start driving and then hopefully get that stuff done once I'm there. I haven't driven a long distance in like a month, which is crazy. I lost $300 gambling last night, you guys. It was in like 20 minutes too, like, oh, we just got such bad cards, but you know, you win some, you lose some. I think this whole time since I've been in Vegas for like over a month, and we've gone gambling multiple times, I never spent that much. So I think I ended up losing like $200 total the whole time I was here, which really doesn't feel that bad for like a month. Could be worse for sure. That's my laundry bag that I need to put away everything. The state of my van is not ideal. I also desperately need to go to the grocery store. This week is just gonna be getting my life together. Need to do my taxes, need to go to the grocery store, need to put my laundry away, need to go skiing, obviously. I'm also excited to show you what winter van life is like because I feel like it's a lot different than like van life in the summer, and not a lot of people are willing to do it. All right, let's hit the road. We're only like 2 hours into the drive. Honestly, it's been kind of brutal. I just stopped at a gas station, got some kettle chips and a Gatorade. I needed a little pick me up. I was like honestly starting to like not fall asleep at the wheel. That's dramatic. My eyes were just getting really heavy. But that happens to me anytime I drive. Like I got plenty of sleep last night. It's not even that late. And like the second that I stop driving and walk into the gas station, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'm not even tired. But like when I'm driving, I'm exhausted for some reason. Not really sure. I also haven't done a long drive in a while. It's not even that long. It's like 6 hours. Kind of hate driving. For someone that lives in a van, that's probably really weird. I also lost an hour, which is kind of brutal. Sorry, I feel like I'm complaining this whole time, but that's just the way I feel right now. I have so much to do when I get back, so that's a little bit stressful, but it's fine. Just take it one step at a time. If I go to bed late tonight, I go to bed late tonight. Hopefully the next time you see me, I'll be in Salt Lake City. I wish I could tell you that I made it, but I got really tired. I'm still like 2 hours away. I'm gonna wake up early and just drive straight to the ski resort, but I stopped at a Love's parking lot. Obviously not ideal, but it's free and it feels pretty safe, and there are other RVs here. I have so much stuff that I need to clean up. My life feels like a mess. I like did laundry right before I started driving and stuff like that. I wanna get everything put away, and then I'm starving. I really wanna make dinner. Honestly, this will probably only take me like 5 minutes. I just build it up in my head and it makes me not wanna do it. Ever since the Gabby Petito documentary came out, I've been getting so many comments saying that I remind them of her, or saying like, oh, please don't end up like Gabby Petito, which I just think is so odd. When I first moved into my van, it was like right when the case was going on, and so I used to get a lot of comments like that, but it's just been like this resurgence. And I find it so strange because it's like Gabby's death had nothing to do with van life. Like her death was obviously so tragic, but it just had nothing to do with the fact that she lived in a van. If a man is capable of strangling someone, he's gonna be capable of doing that anywhere. And the truth of the matter is that if Gabby would have set out and done van life on her own, she would probably still be here today. And so I hate that this has turned into like a van life issue or a woman doing adventurous things issues, because this is a domestic violence issue, and honestly the most dangerous thing that a woman can do is be in a relationship with a man. It makes me really sad. It also makes me sad that people are using this narrative to like try to convince women to not do stuff like this or not do stuff on their own, when at the end of the day I think that we can all agree that that's probably the last thing that Gabby would want her narrative to be used for. Okay, anyway, gonna finish putting this stuff away and then I'll meet you back for dinner. Clothes are put away. I'm gonna start getting ready to make dinner. My stomach kind of hurts. I think it was because I was snacking a lot, and that's kind of making me not want to eat, but also I don't think that I'm gonna feel better until I eat something substantial. I'm just gonna make some pasta. I desperately need to go to the store, so this is what we're working with. Let's open up this vent fan. It just takes all the condensation out so that it doesn't get really stuffy in here. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous. This is like one of my all-time favorite meals, even though it's so simple. Just really hits the spot every time. I am so tired, but I think I need at least one episode of my show. Just a little like wind down before I go to bed. Also, sorry, my heater's on. It's kind of cold in here. See, this is how you know that I'm warm-blooded. I'm like, it's freezing, it's 68, but it is only like 30 degrees outside, so it's definitely gonna get cold throughout the night, so I wanna make it as warm as possible before I go to sleep, because I don't typically sleep with my heater on. I turn it off before bed. I'm rewatching The Handmaid's Tale right now, so I'm gonna watch one episode of that and then go to sleep. I will see you guys in the morning.
Afloat alone. Won't let the world make me feel like I'm just a stone. Always at home.
Good morning! I am filling my gas tank now, and then I have about a 2.5-hour drive to the ski resort. It's so cold, it was hard for me to get out of bed. It's like 8:30 right now. I had to edit a TikTok this morning. And I lost an hour yesterday, so it felt like an early wake up, but I slept so good. I feel like I sleep best in the cold. I'm a little bit nervous. I've skied my whole life, but just a couple years ago, I taught myself how to snowboard, and I only have a snowboard with me in my van. And so I feel like the first run of the season is always nerve-wracking. I'm like, do I remember how to do this? Because it's not as much like riding a bike like skiing is for me. But I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We made it. I'm at Solitude Mountain Resort. It's like 11:30 now, hoping to get on the slopes by noon. I have to get out my new ski gear. My parents got me ski gear for Christmas this year. I'm really excited to try it out. I haven't worn it yet. It's pretty warm out. It's like 37 and sunny. So I'm just wearing light leggings and like this long sleeve t-shirt as my base layer. We're gonna have to do some maneuvering to get this gear out. Just in case you guys want to watch the struggle. Pants. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Jacket. I literally have to take the tags off this. It is like brand new. I've been really struggling to try to film both short form and long form. So I think this morning I'm just gonna focus on you guys, and then tonight I'll film more short form stuff. But I need a tiny bit of break from trying to do both. I think it gets stressful because I feel like I'm not doing that good of a job at either when I'm trying to do both at the same time. So instead of feeling like confident and excited about the product that I'm putting out, it's like I feel like I'm just trying to get by and none of it turns out like I want it to. Before I got this ski gear, I was still wearing my ski stuff from middle school. I wish I could show it to you guys, but I got rid of it. But like literally last year I was a 26-year-old wearing my 8th grade ski gear. You know what? I don't regret it. I was saving money, but for the amount that I ski, it was definitely time to get some new stuff, just in case you guys like it. This is the Storm Shift gear from Patagonia. They have these nice little, like they're almost like the pants that you would get as a kid with the elastic with the little buttons. That's pretty nice because you can loosen it and tighten it depending on what layers you have in, because I like to tuck my layers in. Here's the jacket. It's like a light blue color. Love. Probably should have done this before. My hair's really short, so mostly I wear it in a low bun, but since I wear a helmet, it's hard to do that. So I'm just gonna French braid it down to like where a low ponytail would be. Just keep it out of my face. Some people like look really good when they're snowboarding and they like pull their front pieces out and they look like models. That's not me. If that's the inspo you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. Okay, that did not work that well. Maybe I'll just do a ponytail. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna bring my phone, so I'll try to film some clips of like me on the lift and maybe me snowboarding if I'm feeling really confident, but also not trying to wipe out. And today's my first day back, so give me some grace. I'll see you guys soon. There's so many people. And yes, my helmet is from middle school. Lap 1 of the season, let's go. Oh my gosh, what a day. That was awesome. I will say, I have a hard time snowboarding with people because I'm a much better skier, and so when people are good, I feel like I'm holding them back if I'm boarding. But I do think I have a hard time pushing myself. Like, I'm scared to try new things by myself a lot when I snowboard. Like, I think that I'm a lot better than I think that I am, but I just stick to like blue and black like groomers. But I think that if I was with people that was better, I would like try jumps. I would try more like bump runs and tree runs and stuff like that. So maybe I'll get some friends out here and try to like get myself out of my comfort zone. But for the first day back, I felt really confident. Honestly, like riding a bike, I didn't feel like I like missed a beat from last year or was like set back from obviously taking a long break from summer and everything. I ended a little bit early. It's like 2:30 right now, but I really want to go to the gym and I still have to drive back down the mountain, and I didn't want to get stuck in all the traffic of like everyone leaves at 4. And I felt like it was going to put me in a weird eating schedule if I tried to wait until 4 and then go to the gym. I really also need to go to the grocery store, but I think that I'm going to wait and save that for tomorrow. I kind of need a snack right now. Good thing this is empty. Really don't have a lot going on. Gonna have one of these plant-based Baby Bells. These are really good. I think that they're an acquired taste because not everyone likes them. I think the key to eating anything vegan or like even gluten-free or whatever type of like different than the average or normal is not to compare it to the real thing. Like, people who compare vegan cheese to real cheese, like, you're just gonna be disappointed. Like, tofu, you can't compare tofu to like chicken. Like, it's just its own thing. And I do think that once people look at it like that, they end up liking things a lot more. Yum. Okay, we have like a 45-minute drive, I think, down. I did try to get some snowboarding clips, but I do not know how they turned out. Hopefully one of these days I'll have a friend go snowboarding with me and all of them get some clips of me. Good morning! I still have that up. I put these up in my window vent at night when I'm in cold places because the heat escapes, like since heat rises, it just goes straight out this vent. And so this keeps the heat in. I think I told you guys this, but my ski pass, since I didn't get an Icon pass, is only Monday through Thursday. Today's Friday. I could go buy a day pass or something. I just don't really know if I feel like it today. I need to go to the grocery store. I have absolutely no food. So we're gonna do Trader Joe's. And then I wanna go to my favorite park and go for a really long walk and hang out and crochet and read my book. I feel like I've not had a lot of like chill days to myself. Like me just like enjoying my own company and not doing like a crazy adventure. And those are some of my favorite days. I'm gonna eat a little yogurt right now. I have the So Delicious one. I will say I like the one from Trader Joe's better, the strawberry one, but I didn't go to Trader Joe's last time I went to the store. I also do want to potentially branch out. I eat the same things all the time and I really like the food that I make, and I'm like a creature of habit. I feel like since my life is so chaotic and I'm moving around so much, having some form of consistency like really helps me. And so keeping the things that I can keep consistent makes my life manageable. So like cooking the same things, eating the same things, sometimes like traveling to the same places or staying in the same place for like a week at a time. If I'm camping in a city, I'm usually sleeping at the same place every night instead of like, I have no friends that like will try out different spots. If I find a spot that I like, I'm staying there the whole time I'm there. Like I don't want to have to think about where I'm sleeping every night. And I think that that just has come from like being on the road for so long and having so many variables and almost like decision fatigue, I guess. We'll hit the road and we'll go to Trader Joe's. We're back and it's time for a haul. You guys know the drill, we start with snacks. I honestly didn't get that much because I haven't been snacking a ton. I've been focusing on actually eating 3 meals, which has been good for me. I got 3 things of the strawberry cashew yogurt and then granola to go in it. This is my favorite kind of granola. It's the maple pecan. And then I got dark chocolate sunflower seed buttercups. I haven't had these in a while. Moving on to produce, 4 Fuji apples and almond butter to go with it, 4 avocados, tomatoes and green beans. I had green beans at a restaurant the other day and it kind of inspired me because I loved them. Broccoli and then frozen peas, same thing. I was thinking about it the other day and I was having a craving. For frozen things, I got some new stuff. I got these kind of vegetable dumplings and then the pad see ew. You can make this in a pan. I don't have a microwave, but I'm just gonna put all of it into a pan and heat it up and hope for the best. And then I got the dairy-free mini cones. Spinach and cashew ravioli is back. 2 jars of marinara sauce. Squiggly noodles. I couldn't find like the pre-cooked noodles that come in the package that are like the stir-fry ones. These are kind of annoying so you have to cook them separately, but they'll do. Soyaki sauce. This is my favorite kind of Asian sauce. Sprouted tofu and then the vegetarian chili. I thought about trying to make chili myself, but it seemed like a lot of work and this one's really good. And then I got some sourdough bread to go with it and I'll put some avocado on top. Yum. And last but not least, raspberry and lime juice seltzers. It's kind of a smaller haul because in like 6 days I'm leaving to go to New York, and so I wanted to make sure that I would be able to eat at least all the stuff that would go bad by then. I did not get the receipt, but luckily I have a good memory. This came to a grand total of $92.50. I hope that you guys all have a great day. I love you so much and I love Trader Joe's. You guys were basically behind the scenes of my TikTok for that, so we'll see if I keep the haul in here too. I'm gonna put everything away really quick and then I desperately need to clean my van. I just have shit everywhere. Cue the montage. I need to make sure that this is a judgment-free zone before I share this with you. Are you ready to see the state of my van? I keep just like shoving things under here and then also throwing things into my front seat. So right now I'm going to tackle that. The issue that I'm having is that not everything has a designated spot right now, but I think I'm just going to start by putting everything that does have a designated spot away and then seeing what's left and what I want to do with it. I find that when I make one giant pile, usually on my bed, then it makes it easier for me to put stuff away because I just pull from that pile instead of just having everything cluttered. I started using my shower bag as my crochet bag, so I need to find a new bag to use as a shower bag. Right now the issue is that I have too many jackets, but there's really none that I want to get rid of. All of my jackets are supposed to fit in here, but then I have this huge pile of jackets behind me. So I'm probably gonna have to do some reorganizing because I don't want to keep anything that doesn't have a spot. You guys can call me gross for this, but I wore these leggings skiing yesterday, but I didn't really sweat, so I'm gonna put them back in my bin and wear them again skiing on Monday. This jacket is the bane of my existence because I love it so much, but it's so bulky. It takes up so much room and I maybe wear it like once a month. So part of me is like, I should get rid of it, but I don't know if I have that in me yet. This jacket is also so bulky, but I'm gonna hang it up over here. Okay, my ski gear, usually I keep behind my baskets up top, but since I'm actually like actively skiing right now, I kind of want to find a different spot for it. But actually, I don't know if I have a good spot for it. I might just put it back up there. Do you see? It's just so bulky. I need to get a bin maybe that has a lid. That way I can like smush it down. Tripod is gonna go away. I kind of hate this tripod. I got it from Amazon. It was really cheap. I just wanted a taller one for my camera because right now you guys are on a short one. But this short one is like a better quality and it's so much easier to use. So I think that I just need to buy a better quality tall one. Because you guys are on like the short one and then a stack of books right now. And it would probably be so much easier for me to get good angles if I had a taller one. The taller one is just so annoying to use that I never want to use it. Also doing the same thing with the shirt that I did with the leggings, and I'm gonna wear it again on Monday. We've finished everything that's in the like I know what to do with it pile, and now we're entering the I don't have a place for it yet pile, so we're gonna have to find one. I got so much skincare PR from Bamboo Earth and Youth to the People. And I need to decide what I want to give away and what I want to keep. This is what's hard, is I feel like so many influencers get so much free stuff and then they have like a room for it. Like Youth to the People is the face wash that I use. I love it so much. But I already have the bottle that I'm using and a backup bottle because they send me stuff all the time. So I'm like, this is the face wash that I use and that I love, but do I really need a third one right now? Like I just don't have room for it. I'm gonna look at all this stuff. It's a facial mist. I don't like the smell of that, so I'm gonna give it away. Try on haul. This is a facial polish. It's like a powder. I guess you have to mix it with water. Cool idea. Sounds messy. It's a cleansing oil. I like use such a simple skincare routine. Like all I use is face wash and face lotion. And since I just don't have room for a bunch of stuff, it's hard for me to justify like keeping this. This is Rose Water Cleanser. Intense Hydration Cactus Concentrate. That seems really cool. See, a lot of this stuff seems really cool. I'm gonna find someone and give it to them. I've been struggling. My makeup bag has gotten really full. So I think I'm gonna switch. This is what I bring into the gym when I shower. And then this is my current makeup bag, but it's been really full. So I think I'm gonna put my makeup in here and put my gym stuff in here. This is Van Life hack. I take these little bottles and then I keep the full sizes of them in here and then I just refill it. And then I can just bring this little guy into the shower. Makeup has gone into this little bag. And here's my new gym bag. Okay, van is clean. Feels so much better. Let me give you guys a little glimpse of the view. It's stunning. This is my favorite place to park in Salt Lake City. It's kind of diluted right now. It's kind of foggy, but you have a great view of the mountains. And so I hang out here with my door open all the time. I need to sit down. I'm gonna do my taxes, which has been on my to-do list for a while, but I just need to knock it out. And then I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I'm gonna read, I'm gonna crochet. I have like 90 of the little flowers done already and I'm so excited. I need like 160 to make this pillow. I'm gonna like cover it in the little flowers. But I'll give you guys a little tutorial on how I'm doing that after my taxes. I am a CPA, but for some reason it's still brutal and hard. Okay, I just finished my taxes, thank God. Honestly, didn't know as much money as I expected to. I did make like estimated tax payments throughout the year, but it's really hard when you're self-employed. Even though I'm a CPA, like when I worked, I was doing things for like big companies. It's really different for like myself, but figured it out and I'm done. I should honestly just like keep better track throughout the year so it doesn't take me 3 hours to do it. It's like 4 p.m. now. I do want to go for a long walk before it gets dark and then I want to make dinner. While I was in the middle of doing my taxes, some guy walked up to my van and asked for a tour. He was like on FaceTime with his friend and I guess she wants to build out a van, so I was like showing her around in my van. It's really awkward. I feel really weird in situations like that because like I want to sit here and have my doors open. It's beautiful outside, but also like I'm in my house and when you have your doors open then people feel like they can like poke their head in. I'm always really nice and I almost always say yes unless I have like somewhere to be, but a little awkward. I'm gonna go for a walk and then I'll be back and I'll film myself making dinner. I think I want to make chili and sourdough bread or ramen. Can't really decide. I do have a lot of vegetables, so maybe I should make ramen. We'll see what I'm in the mood for when I get back. We are back. I just walked like 6 miles. That was crazy. I talked to my dad and 2 of my best friends, so it was very productive. It's freezing. I'm gonna close my door and then I think I'm gonna make some dinner before I drive to where I'm sleeping for the night. I want to use some of the veggies that I got today, so I think I'm just gonna do ramen. I forgot mushrooms, which is kind of sad, but we're gonna work with what we have. Also have a sparkling water. I've been drinking way less beer since I started drinking sparkling water. I feel like that's a life hack because sometimes I don't want a beer. I just want like a fun bubbly drink, and this does it for me. I'm basically gonna do all the veggies and tofu in this pan. I'm just adding a little bit of butter and then I'm gonna let that melt. Then I just take the tofu, I cut it up into squares, and I'm gonna let that fry up before I add the veggies in. I just put a little bit of a lid on it. I still let air escape, but just so it doesn't splatter everywhere. And I let it get golden on both sides before I put the veggies in. This is what they look like. Now I'm just adding in the vegetables. A tiny bit of water. Covering it up. The stove, unfortunately, when I try to turn it low, it just shuts off. So I just kind of cook everything on high, but it works for me. I'm gonna take a little bit of chili crunch oil and just throw it in with the veggies, mix it up. The water is boiling, so the noodles are gonna go in. I'm adding the sauce packet that came with it just because I don't want to waste it. I need more sauce than that, so I'm also adding the soyaki sauce. This is my favorite. This looks phenomenal. Oh my god, yum. I'm gonna devour this and watch like half an episode of Handmaids, and then I'm gonna drive back and get ready for like sleep because I want to be able to put my window covers up. And where I'm sleeping for the night, my window covers are up and it's time to be cozy. Oh my god, I should light a candle. This candle's lasted me so long. I got it at a market in San Diego and I light it like every night and it's not even that big of one, but it doesn't burn that much. It says on the thing roughly 50-hour burn time, which is crazy. Company is Kaylin and Rose, but it was at like a market, so I'm not even sure if they sell it online. I'm gonna get into some crochet. I want to show you guys what I've been working on because it's really exciting. I'm making all of these little puff flowers. There is so many of them. And I'm basically gonna cover this pillow in them and it's gonna be so cute. I saw someone do it on TikTok, I didn't make this up. But to cover that pillow, I need 160 puff flowers. No, I need 130 puff flowers to cover the pillow. And I think right now I have like 7. I've been trying to make at least like 5 to 10 each night, but I can try to show you how I do it. I keep changing out the center colors and also the outside colors so they're all mix and match. But it's been pretty fun. This is like the first thing I've made on my crochet journey besides beanies, and I made 1 pair of like pot holders. But this was my attempt at branching out. I do really also want to learn how to knit and make sweaters because I really love like fun grandpa sweaters, and I just know that I would appreciate it so much more if I made it myself. It's kind of like my van. Like I can't tell if I love my van so much because it really is just like perfect and so cozy, or if I love it so much because I built it. And so it's like really mine. 4. Sorry, I have to count, so I can't really talk. 5. So I basically single crochet 12 stitches into a magic circle, and then I tighten that guy up. I really love the color scheme that I have going on. I have white, orange, blue, green, and yellow. Also, this is using so much yarn if you're going to use it. Like all of these were like full. I can also make like a more in-depth tutorial video for you guys because I watched a tutorial on TikTok, but I don't even know exactly like what the stitches are called. Like I obviously know like single crochet and like some of the slip stitches and stuff, but like it's a really weird pattern, or I guess it's not a weird pattern, it's just different than anything that I've done. So it's hard for me to be like, okay, you do this and then you do this. I'll try to link the tutorial in the description. But basically you do 3 like of these puff stitches inside of each single crochet, and every 2 of those forms 1 petal. So since you have 12 stitches total, that gives you 6 petals. I'll show you this orange one when I'm done. I've been really struggling lately with feeling like I'm being productive or like using my time for things that I should be using them for. I think the way that I've structured my life is like, obviously it was my dream to have like TikTok, Instagram become my job, and I would love to make like long form more of my job. So I do feel like I'm kind of getting into like a little bit of a new endeavor. It gives me a lot of free time, and it's hard because I'm like coming up with things every day to film and therefore like post about. So my everyday life becomes like my content. But it's not like I wake up every day and like have a job to do or have someone telling me what I should be doing. I feel like, you know, I'm making money and I'm saving money, but I'm not really like working towards something that feels like a career to me. I don't know. This is probably really unrelatable, but I think that everyone probably feels lost in their 20s, so maybe it's just relatable on that end of just like, am I doing what I should be doing with my life? Like I love my life, I love the people in it, I love how I spend my days, but I've just been kind of second guessing, like, is this what I should be doing? Should I be doing more? Should I be spending my time working towards a more, I guess, permanent or like safe career? I guess I've just been stressing about that kind of stuff lately. But also, it's weird because if you would have told me that I would be where I am right now, like 2-3 years ago, I would be like, oh my god, like I'm living my dream. But then it's here and I'm like, okay, well, yes, work-wise, it's going good for now, but like what does it look like a year from now or 5 years from now? I don't know. I've just been thinking about so many things. Anyway, if anyone can relate to that, let me know. I'm a mess, but at least I'm having fun. At least I get to ski this week. And I'm living a beautiful life, even if it is in a van. I love the fact that I live in a van. I don't even know why. Sometimes I just say that because I know that other people wouldn't love it. I don't even know if I love living in a van as much as I love being able to live wherever I want to live in that current moment. Like I love not being tied somewhere and being able to chase the weather and chase the things that I want to do, and like, oh, I'm out here skiing. I bought a ski pass for $500 and I have a free place to stay every night. and I just get to ski as much as I want. Like, that's so beautiful, and this is literally the only way that I could do that, and it's a way that makes all of these things affordable and accessible to me in a way that they wouldn't be if I was living in a house or an apartment. So I think about that a lot. Like, I could afford to live in an apartment or a house, but then everything that I love to do would become less accessible and so much more expensive, and so therefore I wouldn't be able to do the things that I love to do as much, and I would be like stuck in one place. So for right now, the pros of living in a van definitely outweigh the cons. I also got a comment the other day. I cleaned out my closet and then I got a bunch of new clothes. Not even a bunch. Like, I got 2 pairs of jeans and like a few shirts and like a couple jackets, which is like stuff that I need. I almost never shop. And I got a comment that was saying like, I followed you because I thought that like you promoted minimalism and like fast fashion is such a blah 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 blah. And I'm like, god damn, like, you really can't win. And I've been thinking about it a lot in terms of the way that even like I'm liberal, like the way that we just go to attack each other for doing things when it's like we're hurting our own cause. I've been thinking about it because like Lucy Dacus came out with her music video. If you haven't seen it, she basically cast a bunch of masculine presenting queer people, and she did like outreach for it on TikTok. So all these people posted TikToks and like applied for this like role in her music video, and she picked a bunch of people, and she has Asian people in the video, she has black people in the video, she has really skinny people in the video, she has people that have a little bit more weight on them in the video, she has people that have had top surgery in the video, and it's a lot of people that aren't necessarily usually represented. And was it as diverse as it possibly could have been? No. But then you have all these people that are making videos that are like, oh, well, even the black people are light-skinned, and it's like, okay, so you're saying that these people that are actually in the video, that are real people, aren't black enough. And you have people saying, like, it's ableist because she didn't include anyone in a wheelchair. And it's like, would it have been awesome if she would have included someone in a wheelchair? Yeah, like, obviously, that would be awesome. But it's like, people are canceling her for this music video when she included all of these people that have really never been represented in mainstream media. And it's like, not everything is going to be perfect all the time, and why are we attacking the little bit of representation that we have? Like, if you think that you can do it better, and you're like, okay, I have this idea, make it. Like, go out there and make it. We need more creative people. We need more representation. Like, go be that. But don't attack people that are trying their best to give it to us. And it's okay to give her, like, constructive criticism. Like, in the video, like, people were commenting, like, hey, like, I loved seeing all of these masculine people. It would have been awesome if you would have included more of this, or whatever. Like, that's fine. But I think canceling her for it is, like, absolutely crazy. Like, we're just tearing our own community apart rather than, like, banding together. How did I get on this tangent? Oh, I was talking about the comment that somebody left on my video. Like, it's like, I consume less water, clothing, resources in general than I would say at least 90% of people that live in the US. Like, probably more than that. I live such a minimalist lifestyle in my van. And for someone to come after me and say that I am promoting overconsumption, and it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have made a haul video, but like, literally, who cares? Why are you coming after me when there are so many people that are actually promoting overconsumption? Like, I need clothes. A lot of the stuff in the haul was thrifted, and then I got some stuff from Abercrombie, and it's like, those jeans from Abercrombie will last me years. Like, it's not like I'm going to buy these like trendy things that are just in style right now. Like, I'm buying very classic stuff that I'm going to be able to wear for a long time. And I kind of responded to her and was like, I haven't really bought new clothes in like 3 years since I moved into my van. I just really needed some new stuff. Also, I've like switched sizes a little bit recently, and anyway, it's none of her business. But then she kind of came back and was like, I've seen you buy stuff from REI and blah blah blah, and like my hiking boots and running shoes and stuff like that, but like the amount of miles I run and the amount that I hike, like I need to buy new shoes every so often for the health of my feet. My workout clothes, like, I mean, I have running shorts in there that I've had since halfway through college, that I've had, 6-7 years. I'm still wearing them. A lot of my sports bras I've had for like 5+ years, but sometimes they just get to the point where you need some new ones. I don't know. Anyway, I think that there's a lot of stuff that people could come after me for that I would be like understanding about, and that's just something that I'm like, I feel like I'm doing my best with this. And so it's really frustrating, but the internet is just like that. Anyway, anyone want to see this flower? Here's what she looks like. She's so cute. And then this is all the ones I have so far. All of these little ends will be used to tie them together. But you can see they're all different colors with different color centers, different color outsides. I'm so excited. That looks like a lot and I'm only like halfway done, which is crazy. And honestly, the plan is just to read until I fall asleep. I think I might end this video here. It's gonna be kind of random, but welcome to my life. I like, don't really set out with a plan just because I don't know what my day-to-day is gonna look like. So it's like, I didn't know what I was gonna do yesterday. I didn't know what I was gonna do today. So planning out a vlog is kind of hard, but it's kind of fun to just take you guys along with wherever I end up. If you have any ideas or like things that you do want me to film, please let me know because I'm kind of open to whatever. This is like me obviously starting a new adventure with like long form content. I'm so used to making short form content and it's fun because I get to chat with you guys a little bit more, but I also don't know when to like cut myself off or when I should elaborate. So basically I'm open to tips. The lighting is better if I go here. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please subscribe, please like. All right, see ya.